Hey guys, before the video starts, I just wanted to tell you guys something. Did you know that by liking, subscribing, and commenting on my videos gives me the ability to actually give you a bit of my awesome energy? You see, when I was born with an unbelievable amount of awesomosity. Awesomosity is a rare chemical born within a few people, and I'm one of those few. But by liking and subscribing, I actually gain the potential to actually give it off to you. So maybe you should like, comment, and subscribe, and you can possibly be as awesome as I am. Just a suggestion. Oh my gosh. What is good, citizens of the kingdom? It is I, King Toshjala, King of Gaming, and I'm not gaming today. I'm still in the process of doing Minecraft and stuff while I'm taking my break off of Apex, cause okay, ignore the TV in the back. I am watching ALGS, yes. But that's not the case. That's not the point of today's video. Today is the YouTube versus TikTok Battle of the Platforms boxing match. And it's exciting because this is the biggest boxing event in terms of content creators. Now, before we get into what I want to discuss, I'm gonna put it out there, I'm Team YouTube all the way. One, Gib is fighting, and even though he was too busy trying to teabag when he was fighting Jake, he still has experience. Maybe not enough experience, but experience nonetheless. And then we got Deji. And Deji is like the main talk of this video, so let's push that off to the side for a bit. I'm excited. The reason why this fight's gonna be awesome. But one thing I did notice about this fight is that the TikTokers, they especially like Bryce, he's acting all big, but I'm like, bro, you're TikTok. Come on, man. You go live and maybe like 8 people show up. You try to sell your merch and not much gets out. In terms of content, YouTube and TikTokers, they're not it. It would have been way more exciting if maybe it was like Twitch versus YouTube, but I feel like everyone that does Twitch does YouTube. But I'm getting off topic. Let me stop roasting TikTokers, okay? Let's slow it down. Let's pump the brakes. Alright? This fight is going to be awesome. I already know it. But there are 2 fights in particular that I'm very much looking forward to, alright? The first one is Bryce Hall versus what's his name? I think his name's Austin. I don't know his last name, but we'll just call him Austin for now. I know Austin's Team YouTube and Bryce's Team TikTok. But the reason why I'm interested in this fight is hold on. Bryce? He's like a Jake Paul Jr. of sorts. You get what I mean? He's acting all hard and stuff. He's trying to act as if like, yeah, boxing's my life. I'm taking this match so seriously. But one thing in particular that I'm mostly like curious about is if Bryce wins, he says that he's going for KSI. And of course KSI says, well, yeah, I could use Bryce as a warm-up before I get to Jake. I'm not even sure if that's gonna happen because still I feel like that stereotype of TikTokers not being on the same plateau of YouTubers, I feel like it's gonna keep Bryce there and KSI just waiting to fight Jake. That's the one thing. I haven't watched any of the training, so I don't know how that match is gonna go. It could go either way, I guess. I did watch the weigh-in, and they both look like they could be equal matches. But I'm interested to see what will happen if Bryce Hall wins. That's my thing. And the second fight that I'm most anticipated for excited for, and all the adjectives that you can use to describe excitement and anticipation, is Deji versus Vinny. Yeah, I think his name is Vinny. Vinny something. The reason why I was mostly intrigued with this fight more than the other one was their weigh-in. Now I'm going to show an image on the screen right here, or probably two images showing like how they looked in the weigh-in. And you could go on Instagram, you could go on Twitter, and everyone's saying that Deji is rocking like a Ben Askren body. And once I saw the weigh-in, I was like, oh my gosh, this man did not train. This man did nothing. Vinny's gonna win. But then I had to take a look at their physique, right? Because Deji has like a wee bit of muscle, and he's like bigger. He's like, he's bigger in width. I don't know, and I don't think that's enough to say that he'll lose. Because once I like had that thought process going in my head, I decided to watch some of their sparring. And when I was watching Vinny's like stiff as a board, right? I don't see any power with him, and not only that, but his build, it's muscular, but it's like skinny. And then when you watch Deji, it's like, yeah, sure, he's big. So chances are he's gonna have like a big like endurance and like speed problem, but he's still more loose than Vinny, which is crazy. Cause I was still thinking, well, Vinny's more muscular, and then I had to remember this one fight I watched. I don't know why I was watching that. I think I was just bored, or highlights of the fight. It was like, what's his name? Anthony Joshua versus Andy R. Jr. I'm gonna call him that because I'm not sure how to pronounce it. It's an easy name to say, okay? I just don't want to butcher it. So Andy R. Jr. versus Anthony Joshua. I'm looking at these two right now on my phone, and Anthony Joshua looks like, oh, easy dubs, he's gonna take it. But then I'm like, hold up. Why is he contending with him then? I thought boxers were supposed to go up against similar shapes, right? And then I'm thinking to myself, oh shoot, if Deji's kind of bigger, because I remember like, if Deji's kind of bigger, right, it means that he can take more hits, right? Like, because it's being like absorbed by the fat and stuff. Now, of course, being too fat is a thing because it just wears you down faster. But I truly do believe that if Deji has the movement and the looseness down before this fight, and Vinny, I just don't think he has it yet. Deji, I still feel like Deji wins it. Because he's tanking the hits that Vinny's giving him. He's loose enough to maneuver around him. The only thing that Deji just has to look out for, and 100%, he has to look out for this. He cannot have a long fight. I don't think he's taking a long fight. He has to try and get Vinny as tired as possible while saving as much energy as he can, if you get what I mean. And that's all I feel like. After this match, I don't know what Deji will do in terms of fighting. I have no idea. But those are the two fights that I'm interested in. And at the end of the day, Team YouTube's taking the dub. 100%. I'm sorry. I think the only one that can possibly lose is Gibb. And that's if he goes into the match and starts deciding to be like Call of Duty teabagging all over the ring. If you guys like the video and like other discussion videos like that, then like, subscribe. Tell me in the comment section, who do you think is going to win this fight overall? Team YouTube or Team TikTok? I'm still Team YouTube. But, you know, it can go either way. Logan Paul fought Mayweather. Nobody expected that. Anything can happen, you know?